kindergartners. How are you today? I hope you enjoyed that quick video from the first grade teachers at Porter. It was just a quick way for them to introduce themselves, and so you can hear their name and see their faces. I know that you know most of them from being at Porter, or we've seen them in the hall or seen them at lunchtime or at other times throughout the school, but one of those lucky ladies is going to be your teacher next year. They don't even know how lucky they are. They're about to get some super duper kiddos. And so it's my turn to share you with them and to pass you on to first grade and tell them all the amazing things that you know and that you can do. And so today is just a day for us to talk a little bit about first grade. So you've heard from the first grade teachers, and now I'm going to read you a story called First Grade, Here I Come. And it's about this little mouse who is getting ready to go to first grade and is a little bit nervous. Maybe kind of how you're feeling about first grade. But let's read the story and then we'll talk more about it, okay? So this is First Grade, Here I Come by Nancy Carlson. First Grade, Here I Come by Nancy Carlson. The first day of school was over, and when Henry got off the bus, his mother and little brother Pete were waiting for him. "How did you like first grade?" asked his mom. "I didn't like it because I missed kindergarten," said Henry. "Tell me all about it," said his mom. "Well, my teacher isn't at all like my kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Bradley, because my first grade teacher is a mister. But Mr. McCarthy likes my pet worm, and he even has a cool science corner with plants, bugs, rocks, and a guinea pig named Curly." "The science corner sounds neat," said Henry's mom. "Where do you sit?" "At my own desk that has my name on it." "Do you sit near any of your friends?" "No, I didn't know anyone in my class except Tony and Sydney from kindergarten. But guess what? I made a new friend named Oswaldo, and he sits next to me. Oswaldo likes soccer and spiders, just like I do." "He sounds nice. Did you learn anything new today?" "Yes, we learned some math, some new songs with Mrs. Cruz, and a science fact." "Mr. McCarthy also took us to the library, and he says soon we'll learn how to read books. But today I already learned one word." "When I have to go to the bathroom, I look for the door that says BOYS, boys. I also learned that when you open Curly's cage door, he can run really fast." "Wow, you learned a lot. How was lunch?" "The lunchroom was so big, and I was worried the food would be gross, but tuna melts are really good." "Did you go out for recess?" "Yes, but the fifth graders hogged the monkey bars. So Mr. McCarthy played kickball with us. What did you do after recess? Asked his mom. We went to art class. We had a snack break, and then I got sent to the principal's office, said Henry. Oh no, did you get in trouble? No, Mr. McCarthy asked me to deliver a note to the principal, and I didn't even get lost. Good for you, said Henry's mom. First grade does sound different from kindergarten. Yeah, but it's not too much for me because I'm a real first grader now. Okay, so I want to talk to you for a second about you becoming a real first grader, because when I read that book, I think about some things that you guys are going to get to do that are different from kindergarten, and they're things to be excited about. Just like Henry, you're going to miss seeing me each morning. We're going to miss seeing each other, but guess what? I'm going to see you in the halls. I'll see you in the lunchroom. When I go to pick up my new class, I'll get to see you, and I'll see you at different times in the school building. And so when I see you, we'll get to wave to each other, give little hugs in the hallway. And so that's the exciting part. I still get to see you, and I will always, always, always be a part of your life. I always want you all the way until you go to college, and even then, come see me and let me know how things are going. So as I go through the book, though, I think about you are going to have a teacher, a different teacher. Now, it's not going to be a Mr. like Mr. McCarthy, because all of our teachers are ladies. But you've met on the video Miss Beam, Miss Alvoit, Miss Grass, and Miss Van Hoosier. All of them are dear friends of mine, and they're amazing. So you don't need to be worried about that. You're going to have your own place to sit. And in first grade, I think one of the teachers already told you, you're going to have your very own locker. So that's an exciting thing to have. In first grade, you're old enough to have a locker. So how cool is that going to be? All of the friends in your class will not be all of our friends, but you're going to meet some new friends in your first grade class. So you might have some kids from our class now, and then you're going to have lots of new friends that you're going to meet that you might have already played with on the playground, or you may have already seen them outside at another time at school. So don't be worried about that. It's just a time that you get to meet more friends, and that just means more fun. Now, speaking of friends, and that leads me to a recess, because recess makes me think of something that you didn't get to do in kindergarten because we just didn't think you might have been big enough. The monkey bars. Do you know you get to do the monkey bars in first grade now? Y'all always wanted to do the monkey bars, and so now in first grade you're going to get to do the monkey bars. So that is very exciting. You're also going to learn lots of new things. So you're going to still learn reading and math and writing, but it's going to be first grade reading and first grade writing and first grade math, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking through the book reminds me that you'll still go to the library. You'll still have the art teacher. You're all going to have a pet, not a real pet, but I believe it's a pet that you get to take turns taking home. And you'll learn more about that in first grade. You've already learned about our lunchroom because we got to eat lunch there every single day, and you already did a great job. And boys and girls, our class was always the best behaved kindergarten class in lunch. So make sure next year in first grade, you do the right thing and you're the same way, that you are the best behaved boys and girls at lunchtime. And lastly, the principal's office. Don't get sent to the principal's office for doing anything bad, but make sure you get to go for doing something good. Each one of you are super special. Each one of you are ready for first grade. And so now you need to celebrate that. I will get to talk to you more about that later, but right now I want you to know in your heart that you have done an amazing job in kindergarten. You've done an amazing job during this time where you stayed home and learned from mom and dad. And it is now time to go to a new class in first grade. But always remember, Mrs. Hutto will be a part of your heart, and I will always be looking for your smile in the hallway. And whenever you come by to visit, I will always have a hug waiting, okay? So you are ready for first grade, and you'll be there pretty soon, all right? All right, boys and girls, I will see you again tomorrow when we talk a little bit more about kindergarten, all right? Bye, guys. Love you.